to TVB News. French President Emmanuel Macron spent his first full day in office naming a new Prime Minister and flying to Germany to get Chancellor Angela Merkel to help him strengthen the Eurozone. Sonia Artero reports.
In a move aimed at ending the left-right political divide that has dominated France for decades, Macron appointed Republican lawmaker Edouard Philippe to the second most powerful position in French politics. This marks the first time in modern history a French president has chosen a prime minister outside his political party, without being forced to by defeat in parliamentary elections. 46-year-old Philippe, who served as mayor of the Normandy port of Le Havre, is a trained lawyer and advocate of strong border controls. The red carpet was rolled out for Philippe at an official handover ceremony where he thanked his predecessor. During his first interview on the job, Philippe vowed to boost the economy by changing contentious labor reform laws. At the same time, the newly installed French president continued to make every minute of his first day count. Emmanuel Macron flew to Berlin to join Angela Merkel for his first joint news conference. That's where the duo pledged to work on European reforms. Macron insists change to EU treaties is not taboo and can be shaped to better protect Europe's workers. He promised to forge a common roadmap for the European Union and the Eurozone. But he also reassured Germany he wouldn't revive the idea of jointly issued Eurobonds, which divided Europe at the height of the Eurozone debt crisis. Quoting a German author, Merkel said, "A magic dwells in each beginning." But she added that magic only works if there are results. Sonia Artero, TVB News.
Back locally, at least 165 students and staff members of a Cheung primary school have come down with a stomach virus. Among them, 100 have sought medical treatment, with at least 4 needing to be hospitalised. All of them are in a stable condition. The students aged 7 to 13 and some staff members of St Andrew's Catholic Primary School in Cheung were struck down with acute gastroenteritis. A probe by the Centre for Health Protection found that the majority of cases developed symptoms from last Wednesday to Saturday. Among those who fell ill, 100 had sought medical treatment, with at least 4 needing to be hospitalised. As of today, all the patients were in a stable condition. School officials said the school carried out infection control measures throughout the building, as well as on school buses over the weekend. They added that notices have been placed all over the school premises about the outbreak, which also outline hygiene measures for students and staff to follow. The Centre for Health Protection is keeping the school under medical surveillance. Pakistan's Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif arrived in Hong Kong today for a 3-day visit amid tight security. There was a heavy police presence around the hotel in Tsim Sha Tsui where Sharif will be staying. He's expected to meet Chief Executive Leung Chun-ying at Government House, as well as attend a business forum in Admiralty during his stay. Sharif is the 3rd foreign leader to visit Hong Kong in less than 3 weeks, after Indonesian President Joko Widodo and Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte.
Cheung Chau resident Kwok Chuk-kin remains defiant in his bid for a court review of the validity of Chief Executive Leung Chun-ying's oath. This comes despite his facing possible bankruptcy over the proceedings.
I have confidence to win.
The 78-year-old retired civil servant is nicknamed King of Judicial Review, as he's filed at least 20 reviews against the government over the years. He wants the High Court to declare Leung's 2012 oath invalid because he omitted saying Hong Kong. The High Court declined to hear Kwok's application, saying the challenge should have been raised within 3 months of Leung taking office. Kwok today filed an appeal against the court's decision, claiming the judge had disregarded Article 104 of the Basic Law. He expects to be asked for around $3 million in legal costs, but claims that won't stop his challenge because he plans to file for bankruptcy anyway.
As the 20th anniversary of the establishment of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region draws near, community organisations have announced plans to mark the occasion. Various youth clubs, women's associations and community groups on Hong Kong Island are involved. To celebrate 20 years since the handover, they've come up with more than 90 activities, including exhibitions, concerts and even a mahjong competition. There will also be exchange trips to mainland cities such as Foshan, Shenzhen and Dongguan. The organisers expect more than 400,000 participants in the activities. And any celebrations in sport, Tony?
Well, is it a celebration? Roger Federer is going to miss the French Open?
For his opponents, maybe.
For his opponents, yeah. OK, but first let's go to basketball. The Boston Celtics beat the Washington Wizards to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. Here's Jameson Wong with the highlights of the winner-take-all Game 7.